Yoha.
Well, here we are, session 12. So this is the end of your beginner's course, but by now, of course, you're not a beginner anymore. You've understood how to breathe, benefits of breathing. You've understood why we do the sun salutation, how it warms up the muscles, spine, cardiovascular, all of the different postures that we have practiced that massage the internal organs, stimulate them, clear and cleanse them. So from my point of view, this is a very exciting day for me because we've worked together right from nothing to something. But just to reiterate, these are your sessions, it's your class, so if you ever need to back off, get back on, relax, listen to instructions, and always be conscious of your own body. Be mindful of your own body. So we're going to start again with a short mindfulness practice. And as ever, as you do this course again, because you might, I'm assuming you'll start again from week 1 as you go on, or mix and match. You might want to pick something, a session that you really liked, that one that you felt that you weren't concentrating on. So be very practical in the way that you use this, a bit like a book. What's really good is to get yourself relaxed before you start these sessions, especially these last 3. Get them all nice and relaxed. Make sure your environment's correct, and like I say, get people to join you. Get your family and your friends involved. Make sure that if that you are meeting guidelines. Of course, we've got to think about that. So we're going to start with Anuloma Viloma after our mindfulness practice. Just going to spend 3 minutes being mindful, and just remind yourself that being mindful isn't being brainless. It's not the same. Brain and mind are not the same. And when we say relax, we are not going to sleep. It's not about sleeping, it's about being consciously awake, but also being mindful is noticing everything that you do so that you don't make mistakes, that you're careful how you speak, that when you do actions, you don't suddenly have an accident or fall off a chair or trip up somewhere and have an accident because we weren't mindful, because our thoughts were somewhere else. So although that we can't be perfect, we're just starting to understand that we do have some sort of control over our lives. Alright, so getting comfortable. Your block, your cushion. Are you going to sit up against the wall? In which case, let's do that now and get really nice and comfy. So try to just let everything go that you've done in the day. Just be mostly present here in the moment. Your room should feel welcoming for you. It should be a space that you can do your practicing without being disturbed. Put a note on the door if you have to. So sitting on your block or the floor or on your cushion, or even maybe on a chair or up against the wall, be conscious that you can feel the block, the cushion, the floor. If you're up against the wall, back of your head, shoulders, lower spine should be making some contact. And again, think about that golden thread. So the golden thread comes from the crown of the head, and I want you to imagine, you can physically do it if you like. If you have a look at me, I tend to physically do it. Sort of imagine that string pulling me up, 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 up. That's it, and you get this lovely space from your pelvis to your ribs, and then keep that uplifted spine as you lower your arm. Draw the elbows back towards your waist to encourage you to keep that open heart. Hands are rested either the backs of the hands, on your thighs, palms, first finger and thumb together, or you can just rest them gently in your lap. So it's important that this is right for you, so whatever feels right. Just closing your eyes if you haven't already done so. Just imagine all your thoughts from the day, your actions, melting. Think about them like snowflakes, and as they touch the earth they melt. They're your thoughts in your head, and as they become grounded, as you start to transfer them from thought to being present in the moment, they melt as they touch the ground. If you can consider the sand timer, and all the sand is in the upper part, that's your head and your thoughts, and as you sit, the sand trickles to the lower part, and imagine that that is you going from your head into your body, becoming seated in the body instead of living in your mind with your thoughts. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment, not doing. In fact, your aim is to not do. Just notice your shoulders. Notice your spine. Notice the pressure on your sit bones, your ankles, your hand rested one on top of the other or on your thighs. Just notice. Muscles of the face relax, jaw is relaxed, eyes are soft. Just bring yourself to your breath. Don't do anything, just watch. As your mind becomes calmer and calmer, your breath will become even more soft, still, almost imperceptible. You can imagine that some of you have got thoughts like, why am I here? What am I doing? And all sorts of things wanting to distract you. That's normal. That's your mind playing with you. Just keep coming back to your body, keep coming back to your breath, till your mind starts to do as it's told. You're the master, not the mind. Mind that your back is straight, so if you collapse, just lift through the crown of the head. Just keep noticing what's happening to you. When you practice mindfulness, you can stay for as long as you feel you need to, or you can. You're able to. Just for this session, we are introducing you to the power of meditation. How the brain grows from meditation. Synapses are built, cells are renewed. Taking control of your life. If you want to stay here longer, next time, you can do this every day. Just use this session up to the point here, and then you can just switch the laptop off and carry on. going to bring you back into your conscious space. You haven't been anywhere, but you have switched off. Take a nice, deep, slow inhale. Just blow out for 7 counts through the mouth. Deep breath in. And a big sigh. Just begin to take the arms out to the side as you inhale, lifting up, up, up towards the sky, lifting your chin, and then just begin to open the eyes and look beyond your fingertips and just exhale, forward fold. And then just walk yourselves back up to sitting. That was good, wasn't it? Just lean back into your hands. You're going to stretch your legs out. Let those ankles moving. Give them a shake. And we're going to do anuloma-viloma, which is alternate nostril breathing. So still in the calming, soothing stage. So today's practice is about combining week 10, restore and release, with 11, session 11, which was about positive energy and knowing how to relax as well. And this one is about understanding calm, smooth work, how we work with the brain. So this works with the left and right side of the brain. So taking up your right hand, pull the first 2 fingers in against the palm, and then you see where the elbow is. Leave it there as you bring your thumb to close off your right nostril. So you've got the right thumb, the right nostril. These other 2 fingers are going to be used on the left side, and then when I say retain the breath, you're going to imagine you're bringing the little finger and thumb together, but you're actually pinching just below the cartilage of the nose like that, and you're closing the nostrils off. So what we're going to do is take breath in, hold it, let it do its job before we exhale it. And what it's doing is working, of course, on the left side and the right side of the body, but the left and right side of the brain as well. Calming, soothing, balancing. Just rest this hand comfortably, however you want to. Taking up that right hand, pull the first 2 fingers in. Leave the elbow where it is and block off the right nostril. You don't need to look at me, you do need to close your eyes, but should you need to open your eyes to see where I am, I will be mirroring you, so it'll be the same as you. Closing your eyes, let's begin by exhaling strongly out through the left nostril. Use your Ujjayi breathing, use your tummy muscles to draw back towards the spine. Inhale deeply for 4 counts to the left. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch the nostrils closed, hold your breath. Keep those lips gently closed. Exhale to the right for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale deeply to the right for 4, 2, 3, 4. Retain your breath. Exhale to the left for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale left for 4, 2, 3, 4. Retain your breath. Exhale to the right for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale right for 4, 2, 3, 4. Retain your breath. Exhale to the left for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale left for 4, 2, 3, 4. Retain your breath. You've really got to breathe in deeply on those 4 counts. Otherwise you won't have enough breath to hold and even less to breathe out. Exhale right for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale right for 4, 2, 3, 4. Retain your breath. Exhale left for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release your hand. Give yourselves a deep breath in, and just let your breath go naturally. Before you open your eyes, just notice how you're feeling. Notice your breath. Notice your mind. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up. You can open your eyes, look beyond your fingertips, fold forward from the hips, just stretching out your intercostals, those muscles between your ribs. Really stretch. And then you're going to move your block out of the way and come up onto your knees. So remember, same old, same old. Hands the width of your shoulders. Shoulders directly over your wrists. Spread those fingertips before we come to sit. I'll just take that over there. I think I might need that later. Okay, here we go. Knees are apart, everybody. Nice long spine. Inhale, tailbone and chin up. Now this feels a little awkward after you've been sitting, so don't worry about it. Keep the arms straight and then really push. And once you've really pushed and tucked your tailbone under, chin to chest, you really feel the back feeling better. Inhale, tailbone and chin up. Exhale, tuck under. Inhale to neutral. Tuck your toes under and gently press back. Release any tension in the ankles. Energize your thighs. Flatten the shoulder blades. Really push back. Feel like you're opening up your chest as wide as possible. And then we're going to go through the feet, right through the toes. That's it. Remember, the toe joints get much tighter as you grow older, and you really need to think about them and consider them and press back. Coming down onto your knees, coming up, step forward, doesn't matter which leg, tuck your toes under. So nice wide feet, and again think about that skiing motion. That skiing motion like that. Here we go, swinging the arms backwards and forwards. Deep breath. That's it, nice and loose. Don't work too hard at this, just let it happen naturally. Spread the fingertips, squeeze the buttocks, press forward. And into prayer. Okay, so Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutation, 3 rounds. Today we're not going to stop at all, we're just going to do the 3 rounds. We'll stop right at the end to work into our down dog. Here we go. Remember, breathing is the key. Don't hold your breath. If you really feel bad, feel overexerted, back off, come back and do it. Carry on with us. Here we go. This is your practice, remember, not mine. Bring your feet together, nice long tailbone, shoulders back. Breathe in and exhale, prayer position. Inhale, reach forward, squeeze the buttocks. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, step back, right leg, knee down, chest lifted. Hold your breath as you step back into a good plank. Now really push down through the floor, squeeze the buttocks, exhale your knees. Now here, go forward as you stick your bottom out, elbows in. Using your feet, push forward. Use your arms to push up into cobra. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, down dog. Lower your knees to the floor if you need to. Inhale, right leg forward, knee down, chest lifted. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach forward, energize the thighs, squeeze the buttocks. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back, knee down, chest lifted. Hold your breath as you step back into a plank pose. Really push down to the floor, squeeze the buttocks. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, push forward, press up through the arms into up dog. Tuck your toes under, press back, down dog. Lower the knees if you need to. Inhale, left leg forward, knee down, chest lifted. Exhale, forward fold. Now really pull your tummy in. Use your shoulders as you come down. Inhale, reach up, energize the thighs, squeeze the buttocks forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back, knee down, chest lifted. Hold your breath as you step back into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, push forward, reach up, up dog. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward, knee down, chest lifted. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach forward and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back, knee down, chest lifted. Retain your breath, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, push forward and up. Exhale, down dog. Hips nice and high. Inhale, left leg forward, knee down, chest lifted. Exhale, forward fold. Use your tummy muscles. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Last round, everybody. Inhale, right leg back, knee down, chest lifted. Retain the breath. Strong plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back. Knee down, chest lifted. Hold your breath as you step back into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, push forward, reach up through the arms. Exhale, down dog. I'm going to hold here for 2 full breaths. Stretch those hands. Straighten the arms. Feel the palms pushing into the mat. Tailbone nice and high. So do the opposite. Tuck your tail under. See how horrible it feels. Now push it up. That's great. Keep those thighs pulled up. Keep the ears level with your upper arms. And breathe. Okay, if you normally bring your knees down, do it now. Inhale, left leg forward, knee down, chest lifted. Exhale, forward fold. And let's stay here and have a nice deep breath. Grabbing the backs of your legs. Breathe and stretch. Hit the weight slightly forward. Use your tummy muscles, shoulders. Inhale and lift. Gently arch back and into prayer. If you think this is hard for you, imagine what it's like for me, because I have to talk at the same time. So I've got to keep my breath really calm and steady as well. Alright, so shake it out if you need to, your hips. And let's go into some power series 1. Another variation each time. I try to change it a little bit, add something, take something away. But the core is always the same. We're working the hips, really opening up the spine and giving it a twist as well. So coming to the front of your mat. Spread the toes, make sure you really feel that you're grounded. Nice long tailbones. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale, prayer. Inhale, reach forward and back. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Inhale, right leg back, knee down, chest lifted. Now I'm going to release the back foot and clasping the hands, we're going to push forward through the pelvis. So think about your pubic bone reaching forward, your shoulders going back. Don't take your arms up, keep them down and keep breathing. Good. Inhale. So actually stroke the floor as you come up. And twist to the left. See if you can see the back foot. Inhale. Exhale. Now I'm going to step back into a plank. And we're going to hold here for 2 breaths. Breathe in. And out. And in. And out. Inhale, press back down dog. Really stretch, walk the feet slightly in and separate, and press back. Okay, looking at your feet, you're going to turn your left foot in, and then step forward. So if you go right up onto your toes like that, so from here, you turn the foot in, and as this one comes, you're going to go right up onto your toes like that to step forward, and then push the heel down. And what you want to do is keep that pelvis about the same level as that front knee. Really push back through that back leg, and we're coming into warrior one. Just breathe. Okay, taking your hand to the floor, left hand to the floor, you're just going to do a gentle twist. This is quite challenging. And reach up, and down, and step back into down dog. Inhale, right leg forward, knee down, chest lifted, and release your back foot. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale to the floor. So tucking your back toe under, you're going to push back because you're going to take a deep breath in. Hands to the shins. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reach up and back. And exhale into prayer. Okay, so we took it up a step. That was quite challenging. So let's do it on the other side. You might find you're better on this side because you know what you're doing. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale into prayer. Inhale, reach forward and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back, knee down, chest lifted. And we're going to release the back toe and come into our deep hip extension. So remember, you're stretching out the psoas, but you're also strengthening it. And if you take your weight too far back, it'll be on your knee. You want your weight forward on that front leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to twist to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, namaste to the floor. So here you're going to step back into a plank. Strong plank pose. Now the arms need to be straight, buttocks clenched, quads engaged, and then push down to the floor till you feel your abs. Holding and breathing. Okay, and pressing back into down dog. So walk your feet slightly in and separate them, and then really push back. And breathe. Turn in your right foot, so your heel's about the middle of your mat. As you lift the other foot, you're going to come right up onto your toes of your right foot and press through, and then push the leg down. So just stay here for a moment and get the hips the same height as your front knee. Perfect. Inhale to come up into warrior one. And then take your hand down and you're going to just twist. Now if you want to lift that back foot off, you can for a deeper twist, or you can keep it down. I quite like to bring mine up, and then I can go a little bit deeper. Okay, good. Step back into down dog. And just hold and breathe. Stepping forward with the left foot, ease into the hips. Inhale, reach up, and twist to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the floor. You're going to tuck your back toe under. Now as you push back, you're going to take a deep breath. Hands either on the shins or just the fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, so just grip the backs of your legs, elbows tucked in. See if you can go a bit deeper. Okay, good. Reach up. Don't arch back if you feel dizzy. And prayer position. Well done, everybody. That was good. I actually enjoyed that. Really liked it. Okay, everybody. So we're coming into our triangle and warrior series. So this hasn't really changed much. We keep it really simple, really clear. Remembering what it's doing. It's powering up the lower part of the body, energizing the upper part, releasing tension through the hips, but at the same time raising a lot of blood up towards the heart and of course to the brain as well. So great for your digestive system, great for your respiratory system as well. So standing nice wide stride, everybody. So you're kind of used to this now, you know what you're doing. And clasp the hands behind the back. So we're going to do it like that. Okay, here we go. So inhale, push your hips forward as you bring your nose towards the sky. As you exhale, lead with the chin and the chest. Keep the weight just in the front of your feet. If you go backwards, you won't stretch out your hamstring. So just keep the weight slightly forward, and that way your quads will keep lifted. And bring your arms over the back of the head. Now remember, you're using the weight of your head, which can be quite heavy, and your arms. But if you've got any shoulder problems, please just put your hands on your hips like this. The rest of us, we're going a little bit deeper. Inhale, push up ever so slowly. Focus your eyes as you come up, and that will stop you feeling even remotely dizzy. And then your arms will just whee, float up to the side. Okay, keep energizing those thighs. Triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale, right foot, rotate and lower. Keep the back toe slightly pulled in if possible, squeeze the buttocks, and look down your right arm. Now remember, you're not doing a side bend. You're doing a lateral extension, like that. Okay, inhale, lift, grip hold of ankle, shin, or above the knee. Keep looking down and push the hips towards me to open the chest. If you've got neck problems or low blood pressure, stay here. The rest of us are going to turn to look up at that thumb and squeeze the hips towards me. Keep breathing. Don't drop the back of your head. Keep your chin tucked in. Inhale, lift and go right over. I'm going to go a bit lower into this because I can. Looking down, inhale to come up. Exhale, warrior two. So remember, those shoulders are over your hips. That leg's really, really strong. Thigh parallel to the floor, knee over ankle. Squeeze the buttocks like crazy. This is the hardest part of the class, I think. Okay, keeping the knee as it is, we're going to inhale, arch back. Exhale. Inhale. Now this time we're going to drop the hips. Pop the hand flat to the floor so the shoulder's by the knee, but don't stick your bottom up. Drop it down. This is challenging. I'm not going to say it's not. If it's too challenging, just do this. All right, inhale, lift the arm up and over. So you're trying to create a diagonal line. But if you drop your head, you'll drop your arm. So keep lifted. Looking down, inhale up, press, and come back. Ooh, that was good. So you've just done a really deep lunge, which is going deeper than a warrior. Okay, arms out to the side. Lifting left foot, rotate and lower. Pull those back toes in slightly, squeeze your buttocks. Look down the arm, triangle. So we're lifting the ribs. Lift. Grip hold of ankle, shin or above the knee. Push the hips towards me. Keep looking down if you need to. For those who are safe to look up, turn. Look to your thumb. Squeeze the buttocks towards me. Protect the back of your head. And then we're going to take the arm further over. Now I'm going to drop my hand because I can, and that means I can go into a deeper stretch. But my legs remain straight. Looking down, inhale to come up, and into warrior two. So mind you, don't twist your shoulders. Keep them facing forward. Imagine the wall behind you. Good, keeping the knee bent. Inhale, arch back, and exhale. Inhale. Now here I'm going to drop my hips even more, put my hand down. So adjust yourself if you need to. Reach the arm up and then over. So keep your head by that upper arm. Very good. Now looking down, push up and release. Oh, that was so good. And if you're not walking around like this tomorrow, else you'll wonder why. Because that's what it feels like. So for guys especially, people who do lots of heavy sport, women, footballers, they're going to get really tight. So that is just so good for you. releases tension, gets a good blood supply to the lower body and pushes that upwards. That's fantastic. So let's give ourselves another stretch. Taking the arms up, you can hold the right wrist with the left. So bring your thumb to the front of the wrist like this. So your hands palm facing like this. And then you're going to put the thumb around the front. Then you're going to inhale and lift. And then you're going to go over to your left to stretch the right side of your body. Keep your bottom nice and strong, thighs strong. Keep your head between your arms and back. Fantastic. Other side. Left arm, right thumb, so you're literally twisting like that. Thumb at the front, fingers around the back, and then you're going to use this right arm to lift the left. So you're stretching yourself up as high as you can. Think about your arms by your ears. Squeeze the buttocks, energize the thighs. Inhale, lift, and over. Just keep stretching. And recover. And down. And from here we're going to come into the arrow pose. So you can stay as you are, but I'm going to turn around to the side. So keeping your feet and heels together as before. Nice long tailbone. Posture is everything in balancing. Keep those heels pushed together, really tight. And think about the inside of your thighs pulling together. So bringing the hands together, palms, and then cross your thumbs like that. Inhale, lift, so you're just pinching just behind the ears. If you want to watch first, squeeze the buttocks. And I'm going to lift my heels off the floor, but I'm not going to let my heels come apart. So I'm going to lift, come up as high as I can. Focus my eyes in one space. Okay, and lower. So what you mustn't do when you go up is that. Don't let your ankles do that, because if the heels come apart, you are going to fall over. And actually, if you keep squeezing the heels together and the inside of the thighs, it's actually easy. So let's have a go. Toes touching, heels touching, energize the thighs, nice long tailbone. Crossing your thumbs. You cross your thumbs so that the tricep muscle stretches. You know, if you do this and you've got a weak tricep, it's very hard to bring your arms together, and tight shoulders maybe. So by just crossing them like that, it really helps you get that nice extension. So inhale, lift, pinch just behind the ears. Now your eyes should be kind of slightly lowered, but only slightly. Squeeze the buttocks, inside thighs together, heels. Here we go. Imagine your fingertips lifting you up. Inhale, lift the heels, but keep squeezing the heels together. And lower. I love that. Because when you hit centrifugal force, you're as steady as a rock. Fabulous. Okay, we're going to do a side balance now. Take your arms out to the side. You're going to just point your right foot out to the side. Turn your palms forward. And we're coming into Ardha Chandrasana, which is half moon balance. So you need to squeeze your buttocks together. So think about using your buttocks as you tilt over. And come up. Okay, shall we do that again? All right. So remember, sometimes it's worth watching me before you try it. We've done this before, but we're going to do it even better now. Taking out the arms to the side, palms facing forward, spread those fingertips. Think about the energy coming through the palms of your hands. Taking your right foot out to the side, squeeze the buttocks, turn your head, and then you're literally tilting. Think about the angel of the north, just tilting. Don't touch the floor. And come up. Coming up takes even more control. Ooh, brilliant. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Here we go, other side. I always find this side a bit challenging for me personally, so if I fall over, I apologise in advance. Here we go. Taking the left foot out. Turn, squeeze the buttocks. And come up. Not bad. Heart rate's gone up? Of course it has, because the blood has tilted you. The blood's been tilted towards the heart. Okay, we're coming into the crow, which we did a few weeks ago. We're going to do again today. We're going to do it halfway round. So if you remember, we started Mary Poppins. And this is a half inversion, a semi-inversion. Now anybody with wrist problems or shoulders that couldn't hold their weight, then we're just going to go halfway down. So bring your hands in Chin Mudra like this, really stretch them. Don't just do this. Don't do it half-heartedly, do it with lots of energy, because today's about releasing energy. How do we get energy to boost through the body? By getting rid of all those knots in the body, we let energy move through. Prana, life force, ki, chi. Okay, imagine you're sliding down the wall. So you're going to keep the arms straight. Imagine you're sliding down the wall. Then using your hands, you're going to push back. So using your hands, push back, squeeze the buttocks. Those of you not going all the way, don't just sit there like that. Not doing anything. Squeeze the buttocks and lift yourself slightly off the heels and push back. And that way all the muscles in your back are working as well, by pushing your arms back. The rest of us, we're going to take the arms out to shoulder height. Spread the fingers. Let your bottom go back. And then put your hands to the floor. Now they're going to be in exactly the right place now, with your shoulders over your wrists. We're going to let the elbows go to the side. Very unusual. We're not letting them go back. They're going to go outwards. You're going to lift your bottom, because it's the heaviest bit, and then wrap them around your arms. Wrap them around your arms. Elbows pushing out, knees pushing in. And then, keeping your head up, please don't drop it. Crows fly towards the horizon. They don't fly towards your bottom. All right, so tummy muscles. Spread those fingers. Really start using the hands as if they were feet. And then see if you can push right up and point your toes behind you. How did you get on? Good? Let's do it again. One more time. This time we're going to do it sideways. So you can see that the back needs to be quite flat. And the only way you're going to do that is by pushing through the arms. Mary Poppins, sliding down the wall, pushing the knees open, squeezing the buttocks, so don't have a rest. Push back. Use the muscles of the back. Inhale, arms up, shoulder width apart. Let your hips go back and then take your hands down. Shoulders are over the wrists. Let the wrists go out to the elbows go out to the side. Now you're going to lift your bottom because it's the heaviest part of your body. Lift it, wrap it around your knees. I might just move back actually a little bit so you can see it better when I come. Okay. Always do that. It's really important before you take your hands down. Then they'll be in exactly the right place. Elbows out, lift your bottom, wrap around, and I'm just going to rock into my hands. And come back up. Okay, remember you can stop and start and stop and start and do things again. Well done. Fabulous. All right, so let's give ourselves some really good stretches now. But I want to do some twists first. So I'm going to do a half twist today. So kind of just coming to sitting position like that with your knees together. We're going to go round to the right first. So if I do it like this, you'll see my right side. Okay, good. So just lifting the spine. You're going to take this arm all the way around to the other side. And then keep the hand, just the fingertips, on the floor. So inhale, lift, and then turn from the waist. And then take the hand a little bit further so you can feel that turn. These hands are really trying to keep these knees together and they're pulling that way as you're going that way. So I don't know whether you can see, I hope you can see the whole thing. So you can be just facing me as you normally do. I'm turning around just so you can see what's going on. That's brilliant. And then bring your hands to the front of your knees. You're going to do the opposite. You're going to inhale, exhale, tap your tailbone right under, drop your chin. Oh God, that feels so good after that twist. And come up. And then we're going to do the other side. So you're going to your left now. That's great. And I'll do it this way so you can see what happens when you go to the left. Okay, so taking the arm around your knees as much as possible. Taking the arm behind you. Now you're not going to lean back into your hand, just keep those fingertips like that and push up. So inhale, exhale, turn from the waist, shoulder, chin. Now that arm might need to go further around, so listen to your body. And then just breathe. That's lovely. Bring the arm back, holding the front of your knees, tuck your tailbone under, chin to chest, really stretch your arms so you're going in the opposite direction. It feels so good after that twist. And come back up to sitting. Perfect. And from here we're coming into our tailor pose. So guys, if you need your block to sit on, or you can even put your blocks under like that, which really helps if you're very tight. That's a really useful one. So if that's you, you need to get these blocks. They're ever so cheap, but don't get a brick, make sure it's a block. So if you need those, let's get them sorted. Right, today you're going to either rock towards you like that, or you can use your fingertips and lift yourself up towards your heels. If you're on a block, then it's you need to bring the heels towards you. But if you're on the floor, you can lift and bring yourself to your heels. So again, the soles of the feet are open like this. These are your big toes. That's your little toes. They should be pushing up like that. So use your hands to push them up. The heels probably come apart. Don't force your feet together because that tightens the very set of muscles that we're trying to stretch out. The adductors and the abductors. All right, so push those little toes up. Think about a pomegranate when you try to get the seeds of a pomegranate. Then pull the feet towards you. So you stretch the outside edge of the ankle and pull the elbows into the body. And then using your breath, inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the buttocks and press the knees down. And keep pulling on those arms. The arms are working really hard. Buttocks are working hard. And if you now know what you're doing, close your eyes and breathe. Just breathe normally, but keep squeezing the buttocks and the knees open. Keep using those arms. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, relax the buttocks. Breathe in again. This time you're just going to lean forward. Don't go too far. Don't drop your head. Just think about the lid on the box. Just closing a little bit like that. It's not going to bend up. The lid is going to stay straight. So think about yourself as a lid. That's it. And if you can go further, then that's fine. We're all going to be different here. Inhale to come up. Pop your hands under the knees. Ever so gently draw them together. Now if you can't keep your knees together and more comfortable apart, then just do what's comfortable for you. Drop your head. Let the body sink, letting go of that tension. Remember, this is about releasing energy. So every time we relax, we let more energy rise up through the body, and then we have more strength to do more. And just shake your legs out. Let's get those ankles going. All right, we're going to do a nice wide angle stretch today. So get your legs as wide as is comfortable for you. So it's that lovely strap again. So if you can only do here and you can't actually touch your toes, do not worry. This strap is amazing. So make sure you have a strap. In fact, we need to keep telling you what you need. Even though you'll find out it's so much more useful for you if you have these things already. So here, you use your arms to pull yourself forward, and that, even that is giving me a stretch, so I'm sure it'll give you one. So again, depending on your flexibility, go to your maximum stretch. Okay, good. Here we go. So we're going to go to the right side. So you might just be able to do this. For those of you with a small stance, just use the strap around both feet. The rest of us are going to do one side at a time because that way you will actually start extending all the right muscles to be able to do this. So if that's you, you can do that. But for the rest of us, first your fingers around the big toe, lock your thumb around. Inhale right up to that top corner. Now as you exhale, you're going to fold over. Now watch out for this arm. Don't let it come in front of you. Think about anything about taking that elbow back. Now we're all going to be different, so some are going to have to hold on here, some people will only go a little bit, so pop your hand here. As long as you get that feeling of stretching, because it's in your body as well as your legs. Some of you might be able to go further. I mean, I don't know what your flexibility is. Maybe you don't. That's it, and come up. So whatever version you're doing, you do the other side. Get the strap or your toe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over, elbow in front. On the floor, elbow behind you that's up at the top. Okay, and release. Ooh, nice. Pop your hands underneath. Oh, this is gently bring them together. And it's that favourite posture of ours. Collapse and relax. Okay, good. Coming to a back bend. So we're going to do a really simple back bend series again. Because actually we use our back a lot more than you think in a yoga class. So you don't have to go too extreme. So coming onto your knees, shoulders directly over your wrists. If you've got fabulous back bend already, then that's great. For those of you still working towards it. So knees, don't get them too close. They don't want to be too far, but they want to be a little bit further than normal. Okay, so starting, we're going to inhale, exhale, push back. Inhale, push forward, letting the hips drop, squeeze the buttocks. Exhale, so the arms stay straight. Inhale, push forward. So your knees are on the floor, but your hips aren't. Arms are straight. Exhale, push back. Okay, inhale, come forward. Now we're going to lift the knees off the floor. So this is a bit more challenging, so keep pushing down through the body. If you do this, you're lost. So imagine you're pushing yourself out of a swimming pool. Pushing yourself up, then lift your knees, lower your knees, and press back. And just relax. Okay, good. And just come to a sitting position. Alright, so we're going to finish in the shoulder stand series as usual because of the benefits. The shoulder stand in Sanskrit means Sarvangasana. Sarvang means all body because it affects and benefits all parts of the body. So this is where I'm going to bring Jamie in to finish that last section into our final relaxation. Alright, you're ready. So make sure you've tucked yourself in this time. So when you come into your shoulder stands, you don't want your t-shirts, jumpers over your face. Alright, we'll be getting ready. That's it. So coming up onto your mat, you're going to point your toes. Nothing's changed, we're going to protect our back. Imagine someone's holding them. Inhale, raise the arms up to your shoulder height. And then drop your chin as you tuck your pelvis under and lower yourself, but vertebrae by vertebrae. If you actually look at your chest, you'll find that you go down even slower with an awful lot more control. You can just take yourself a little bit further down that mat I'm doing this for you guys so that he doesn't burn his toes. But when you're in your own home on carpets and stuff, it's fine. So if you're going to be doing the wall, one of my wall flowers, so don't forget you're already bottom close to the wall, back on the floor, and your legs are up the wall in your very favourite position. And from there you can go into your half shoulder stand anyway with the feet supported on the wall. So by now you know exactly what you're doing. Okay, everybody else, rock and roll. Don't care how you get up. Here we go, we're coming up into our shoulder stands. What you do need to do is support your back as soon as you can. Fingers pointing towards the spine, thumbs around the outside of your body. So the closer your elbows are, the better this will be, because this is your uplifting. This is your scaffolding that makes sure that you're safe. So just take a bit of a moment to get in there. And if you do it today and it doesn't feel right, then just get back to the wall. This is your practice. So once you're there, you need to think about relaxing your feet and your ankles, your buttocks and your thighs. Keep those arms nice and strong, but relax your belly. And what's beautiful about doing this is that in this position you are able to breathe into your belly much better than normal. Plus your organs start to put themselves in their right positions as well. They're getting some space around them. So much going on. Endocrine system being stimulated, especially the thyroid, sat there in your throat, parathyroid. Thyroid's there to regulate your metabolic rate, your temperature, and of course your moods as well. So if you've got underactive or overactive, a shoulder stand is going to help. Okay, so closing your eyes, just connect to breath. Remember to belly breathe. Again, if you find it too much of a strain, you can bend your knees, bring your heels to your buttocks and cross your ankles. Just keep your mind watching the breath come in, watching your breath go out. Two minutes in an inverted pose gives you all the benefits of a blood supply going from up to down and back again. Stale air moving around the heart, chest, lungs, getting rid of that, and of course stale blood from the feet. Giving your heart a rest because gravity is working with it instead of against it. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, right leg down behind you. Again, never force it to the floor, go to where it feels natural. And inhale up. Exhale, left leg down. And inhale up. And exhale, both legs down. Again, never force things to the floor. If they go halfway, that's fine. If it's too much of a stress, you remember to bend your knees and bring your heels to your buttocks and then cross your ankles. Excuse me. So here, belly breathing gets a little bit more difficult. So try breathing into your ribs in your back as well, but also don't breathe deeply, just breathe calmly. If you're able to link your fingers together behind your back and stretch out, then that intensifies that really good rotation in the shoulder. So if you've managed to get to here in your 12 weeks, it's absolutely brilliant. Okay, supporting your back. I'm going to bring the legs up, all the way back up again, just to see if you can get into a slightly higher position now that you've warmed up your spine. That's brilliant. And then lowering the legs to 45 degrees, about hip height. Lower your legs behind you to hip height. That's it, just there. And then bring your hands to the floor and you're coming down vertebrae by vertebrae, using your arms as a brake. So please, this is not to be rushed. Jamie's very strong, but he is, he's being challenged. So you have to use the strength of your arms and your abs. Once your lower back comes to the floor, bend your knees. Open the feet as wide as your mat. A little bit wider. That's it. So they're running down the inside of your mat. And see if you can bring your heels a little bit closer to you this time. Closer to your hips. Bring your heels closer to your hips. Some of you might be able to actually grab hold of your ankles or your heels. But if you can't, that is not a problem. Okay, here goes. I'm going to just go a little bit deeper today. So inhale and lift those hips as high as you can. Push right up onto your shoulders. So use your legs to push you towards your shoulders. So use your thigh muscles. Use your buttocks. Really use your feet. And if you can't get up high enough, then just release your hands. Try releasing your hands, Jamie. Clasping the hands together. And then push up even higher by using your feet. Yes. What's really important is how high you get, not whether you hold your ankles or not. And just breathe. Nice deep breathing, everybody. Okay, we're going to try something really challenging today. Jamie's thinking, oh no, what? Okay, let's take our arms back behind us. Inhale, take both hands back. Take both hands back first. Inhale, take your hands behind your head. And then bring the palms to the floor. So just watch Jamie if you're not quite sure. That's it. And we're going to come into what we would have known as a crab at school, but we call it the full wheel in yoga. Now if you get your hands there, that's brilliant. That's level 1. If you get your shoulders off the floor, that's level 2. And if you manage to come up all the way, it's level 3. Here we go. So pushing up, this is so challenging. So do not worry if you only come up a centimetre off the floor. It's really going to challenge you, but oh my goodness, it's week 12, why not? And lower yourself really, really carefully. If you only manage to get the hands there, I'm dead proud of you because that is really hard. And come down really carefully. Tuck your knees in, hold on to them. Curl up your spine, forehead to the knees, so you're doing the opposite. Brilliant, everybody. And relax. Okay, that was wonderful. You know, that is, for some people, such an amazing achievement. So like I said, take your time. There's no races in yoga. We don't rush, we don't race, we don't compete. We simply find our own path and take step by step. So time to do nothing now, your favourite part of the class. So if you need your socks, your jumpers, your blankets, now's the time to get them. And we're going to go into our final relaxation again. And I have absolutely loved working with you all. It's been a joy. You know, and it's also lovely for me to work with Jamie. Like I said, you know, yoga bonds you. Yoga bonds families. It bonds friends. It bonds relationships. So share this. Share your knowledge. Share this experience. Share these sessions with the people you care about. Because right now, that has got to be our priority. So relaxed, feeling chilled, feet apart. Just feel the body literally let go and sink into the earth. Yoga's about earthing, about coming out of our heads where we live most of the time, running around our minds. We think we live in a house. We don't. Or a flat, or a tent, or a caravan. We live in our heads. So let's bring ourselves out of the heads and into the body. This is our mindfulness practice. Taking a nice slow inhale, deep breath, really slowly. And a nice big sigh. Really let the breath go. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. And just let the next breath come in naturally. Close your eyes. Let the eyes sink down into the skull. Forehead smooth and open. Jaw relaxed. Feel the spine melt into the earth. The contact from your heels, backs of your hands, shoulders and the lower back and the back of your head. Connect to the earth. not just the carpet or the floor. Go down and down and down towards the earth. And the centre of the earth is very hot. So I want to visualize the heat of the centre of the earth and the warmth generating up, right up to you, up to your back, up to your body, your muscles, your cells. Just feel the bones warming and allow yourself to let go deeper and deeper and deeper. Keep your mind focused on that connection to the earth and the breath. Because without breath we are not living. So when we only breathe half of our lung capacity, we're only breathing half the life that we could be living. So it can be as simple as learning how to breathe correctly that allows us to have a fuller life, more health. You know what? My motto is, health is wealth. My toes and feet are relaxed. My ankles and calves are completely relaxed. My knees and thighs are relaxed. My hips and lower back are completely relaxed. My middle and upper back are relaxed. My internal organs, heart and lungs are completely relaxed. My shoulders and arms are relaxed. My hands and fingers are completely relaxed. My neck and throat are relaxed. My chin and jaw are completely relaxed. My mouth and tongue are relaxed. My nose, cheeks and ears are completely relaxed. My eyes and forehead are relaxed. My head and scalp are completely relaxed. My mind and my body are relaxed. My mind and my body are completely relaxed. I'm at peace, peace, peace. I inhale peace. Exhale anger. I inhale harmony. I exhale disharmony. I inhale joy. I exhale sadness. I inhale energy. I exhale fatigue. I inhale peace, peace, peace. I want you to stay here for as long as you can, able or want to. Remind yourself to be respectful of your practice and of yourself. To stretch and breathe before you sit. To keep warm, drink plenty of water over the next 2 hours. To help the body continue to detox. Be mindful of how you are when you leave your space. Be kind to yourself and to others. And I'd like to say a big thank you. I've really, really enjoyed our 12 weeks. I feel really privileged to be working with you. It's a wonderful experience for myself. And I just want to finish today's session with 3 ohms that I'm going to give to you. The word Om, this is a sound, it's the sound of the universe. The sound of the earth is the actual Om sound. It sounds like this incredible vibration. Om. So that's where that comes from. And I also want to say Om Namaste to you. And Namaste means I'm in you and you're in me. And in nearly all faiths of the world and cultures, there is this understanding that we are not separate, that you and me are the same. Everyone in the world, it's actually, we are unique and different, but we are also an incredible family. So please enjoy the experiences. Bring your friends and loved ones into your own experience of our yoga sessions. Om. Om. Om Namaste, everybody. Om Namaste. I am in you and you are in me. Om Namaste.